Does engagement matter on Pinterest? The short answer is yes. Good old engagement can help your content to be seen by more people. But not all engagement is equal. Let me explain. My name is Teresa Toledo. I am a Pinterest expert strategist and I have helped several businesses and brands to grow and monetize with Pinterest. By the end of this video, you will know if you need to participate in engagement groups and activities like that to go viral on Pinterest. Now make sure to watch until the end and subscribe to learn how to go viral on Pinterest. When I'm developing a Pinterest strategy for myself or clients, I typically focus on content creation over engagement. My general approach to Pinterest focuses on growing organically through content creation. But what about engagement? Well, when you're pinning, you want to reach your audience. Pinners find content based on the Pinterest algorithm, returning content based on their previous search. But how do you get your content to become noticed in first place? Now let me tell you how would engagement groups would work. You probably heard about those. One idea is that people may want to use is engagement groups. In these groups, you have a group of people who want to grow their Pinterest accounts together. This technique was once very popular, especially among bloggers. An engagement group would work together and all of the members follow each other. When one of them drops a pin, the others will all go there and engage with that pin. This is pretty much similar to how things used to be on Instagram. Back then, we called them engagement pods. These would be small groups of people, maybe 10 or 15, who would all engage with each other's content through commenting and liking right after it was published to get Instagram's algorithm to pick up on the post, to see that there's something going on there. Now, the idea was that the post engagement would kick off the algorithm and build momentum. The end goal was always to have a post going viral. Now, this would technically look good when everybody would engage by liking and commenting, but the problem with this kind of engagement is that it's not real. Instead of reaching the actual audience, the people that you want to see your content, it would reach people in the pods. They would just reach each other. It was also often very time consuming. But finally, Instagram's algorithm could eventually pick up on the fact that it was always the same people engaging each time, and maybe this strategy would stop working. Technically, it doesn't really work anymore. Now, what about engagement groups that were focused on Pinterest? How would that look for pins? Same principle. Through a Facebook group or even maybe a WhatsApp or Telegram group, people would share the pins where they wanted others to save, to comment, and to click. So technically, you would spend a lot of time commenting, engaging, saving with content from other creators, and then other creators would do the same for you. Now, the issue with this approach is that the people who are commenting and engaging and eventually will be seeing more of your content are not exactly people who are looking for what you have. Those are people who are in the pods, people from the group, people who most likely are not even interested in what you have. Now, when it comes to engagement, there are upsides to immediate engagement. If you publish something and of course it gets a lot of engagement, gets a lot of action, especially saves, Pinterest will mark that piece of content as something very valuable. But those groups that were creating engagement or are still creating engagements have major downsides. First, there is no guarantee that it's going to work. Sometimes people who are big in those Facebook groups about Pinterest engagement, I will pin something, will share it with the group and ask for engagement, and then nothing would happen. People would not do it. And even if some people would go and do it, engage with your pin content, there is no guarantee that that content is going viral. Now, this can be very time consuming, as you can imagine, and you would probably be better off creating new content instead of fishing out for engagement. This engagement tactic won't really grow your audience. See, like I said before, when you have random people going there, liking your content, it's telling the algorithm that people like them are who should be seeing more of your content, but that may not be true. Getting a bunch of people, random people, to like your pins is telling the algorithm to serve your content to people like them, people that may be outside of your niche, outside of your ideal audience, people that may not even be exactly interested in your content. Now, instead, what you want is that your content becomes seen and your content will be served to your ideal audience. Now, this audience is the audience that will give you conversions in the end. This audience will pay attention to you. They are the ones who will like your content and who are really interested in what you have to offer. They are the ones who want to know you better, who will like you, who will trust you. So you should focus on getting your work in front of them, in front of the right people. But wait, there is a benefit from engagement from your audience. Stay with me, I'm gonna share now. Along with creating high value content, of course, that shows that your product or service can solve your audience problems, giving them the content they want, you can ask for engagement. But it has to be done the right way. Engagement on its own isn't a bad thing at all. You want people to engage with your content. It will help your pins to get distributed more broadly. It will help you grow your account and gain followers faster. But engagement from people who will never take action is empty engagement. A better engagement tactic is to rely on your business existing audience on social media or email list. After you pin, ask your audience on Facebook, Instagram, or other platforms to see your Pinterest content. Put it in your email list or other different places. By bringing in your audience from other platforms, you'll see your Pinterest account having a healthy growth and engagement. Now, this is worth doing because those people are the people you really want to have following your account. You want people like them, people like the ones who already like you, to see what you have to offer. They already know you, they like you from other places, and bringing them into your Pinterest audience is gonna reinforce this relationship while we also bring other people like them to see your content. So tell me, are you ready to make your brand and business go viral on Pinterest? If so, follow me, watch the next video, and learn how to explode your Pinterest presence.